everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Helena and today we're gonna film a little bit of a different video. I don't know if anybody has ever done this type of video, but I just thought of it. So I'm gonna sit down and kind of talk to you and get ready to do my makeup. But with the products I'm gonna give you a review of them while I'm doing it. So I don't know if anybody's ever done that, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. So, yeah, also make sure to follow my Instagram. They are at the beginning of the video, and it's also going to be linked below. So, the first thing we're going to start off with is primer. Actually, I'm going to start off with pore strips. So, I used these today. I just bought them. They're Equate pore strips, and they're the charcoal pore strips for nose and face. And my dad literally intermixed every single one of my videos. And they actually did a pretty good job. I left it on there a little bit longer than you were supposed to because I fell asleep. But they did really nice. But when I took it off, it did leave like a residue underneath, so I did have to like wash it off. But yeah, it did have, there's like residue on the pore strip, so I did take it off. So I really like that. It was really nice. So next, we're going to go ahead and start with primer. I already cleansed my skin. So I like the Drunk Elephant, I'm sorry, I said, oh, literally 5 seconds. The Drunk Elephant Moisturizer. This is really nice. It really moisturizes the skin. I try to use it at night as well and right before my makeup and let it kind of soak in before I do my foundation. I got it with the little kit you get for your birthday. It's so good. It's like a nice thick kind of moisturizer. I really like it, especially for the winter. It really hydrates and it feels so good on the skin. So it's, it does what it's supposed to do. It's really nice. I've also been liking the Sunday Riley Rapid Flash Brightening Serum. I do know a difference, like automatically. I've been using this also. I've been using it just right under my eyes. I don't use it on my whole face. I just use it right under my eyes, and it does have like a tingling sensation. And then I use it like right in the corners right there. I do notice that it does like automatically have a brightening effect, and I really like that to it. Like it does kind of like tingle just a little bit, but it's not like painful or anything. I do like this product. Like it's really nice. I'm sure it's probably expensive, but it's definitely worth it in my opinion. And then next, for the actual primer, that's kind of like a skincare, but for the actual primer, I do take the Photo Finish Primerizer from Smashbox. This stuff I've repurchased this several times. I really enjoy it. It's such a good moisturizer and primer all in one. It does kind of squirt weird, but it's, even if you do have oily skin, like I do have oily skin, it's so necessary. Like, well, I have combination skin, but it's definitely necessary, I feel like, for like everybody, because it doesn't really cause like any oiliness to the skin. It just gives you like that nice kind of base. Like it's really overall just good and makes your skin like really healthy looking. And I've been trying this out recently. I haven't really noticed like much of a matte like difference with it, like compared to the original. I do notice when you first put it on, it's tingly. It does kind of have like that cooling effect as like a gel. Instead of like the balmy, like the rolly kind of consistency as the original does. Throughout the day, I don't really notice that my makeup is lasting longer, as this one is supposed to be like a matte formula. I do notice as upon application, it does make the areas more matte, but throughout the day, I don't really notice it making my makeup stay have any longevity. You guys know I love the Makeup Revolution foundation. It's so nice. I don't know, there's just something about it, like the pigments in it are so full of coverage, and the application is so nice. It's so easy to apply. The only downside is it dries really fast, so you do have to work pretty quickly with it in order to blend it out. But other than that, it is a full coverage foundation. It's really nice. Makes your skin look so flawless. And they do have a pretty good shade range. I do think this shade is pretty nice for me. I use my Maybelline Fit Me in shade Cafe, which is also 30. And I just cream bronze. I love this for a cream bronzer. It's so nice. It's like warm, but it's not too warm. And it's a very blendable shade, or a very blendable formula. It doesn't get stuck. It's not patchy or anything like that. So just take this, blend it out. It's very forgiving as well. Alrighty, so for concealer, we're just gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me concealer as per usual in shade 05. The lighting looks so good today. Like, my hair looks so red. I guess it's because I'm wearing navy. Navy makes red hair pop. Like from the drugstore, it's like good, but you can't let it dry because it does get like crusty. If you let it like sit for too long, it does get pretty crusty. So you do have to work pretty fast with that. Set with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in shade 05. Just translucent. Like, this powder is so good. I really like it because it sets down the skin really nice. It blurs out like everything, especially when you set it with a sponge. Like, it really makes the skin look nice and blurred. It lasts for a long time as well. So, and it's only a few dollars, so I recommend it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of the face with a fluffy brush, just to kind of dust things around, and we'll come back to do bronzer, contour, highlighter, and blush. Be right back. Okay, so we are back, and for bronzer, we're just gonna take the Physicians Formula bronzer, and I really like this bronzer because it's really forgiving, and it's just a really nice color. Yeah, it's really nice and affordable. You can find it almost anywhere, to be honest. Yep, I love it. I'm gonna take my Tarte Pro Glow palette. It's a little dirty, but I love the contour shade in this called Sculpt. It's really nice because it's not too harsh on the cheeks. It's a really nice cool tone shade, but it's not like too gray. I think it works really well on a lot of different skin tones, so it's really good for like a makeup artist if they want to bring it with them, because it has like a cream side as well, and has a bunch of different shades of highlighters, so it's really diverse. I can't use any of the highlighters because they're too dark for my skin tone, but I can use this shade, so I really like it. It really snatches out the cheekbones. Go in with the Soph times Makeup Revolution highlighter. This is a really nice one. Her formula is really good, so I really like the formula of this one right here. As you can see, if I pan on it, it's a really nice creamy one. I'll swatch it for you. Oh, there we go. So this one is like a really creamy one. She also has like a different formula. And this one's more like a lavender shade. It's right there. It's like a different formula. It's more of like a chalkier formula. It's not as good as the formula, but that shade works for me. So I like to mix this one here, this one, just a touch of this one. Kind of tap it off because it is a little bit of powdery formula, and I just apply it. And it's really nice, honestly. And I just use this as a base before I go in with my main highlighter, just to kind of set it down and put kind of like a stamp, like a location of where like I'm gonna put my actual highlighter, just so like I know where it's gonna go. So I can put like my blush like in the spot. So for blush, I'm gonna take a Tarte blush, and I'm just gonna go with Party. This is just a cult classic, honestly. I love it so much. And this blush is a really forgiving blush because you can build it up as much as you want or as little as you want. It's just really pretty. It's my favorite Tarte blush, honestly. Oh, for Nikkie Tutorials highlighter, you know that's like my real. Nikkie is like, I love Nikkie. I watch her all the time. But this highlighter is amazing. I'll get this like right when we, just so you can like witness. Well, no, like that's amazing. This one is a little bit on the pricier side, but it's definitely worth it. I'm gonna repurchase this. Like when I run out, I'm gonna have to repurchase it. It's like the only highlighter that like honestly like works for my skin tone, because my skin is so like light. I'm going to talk about my brow product, but I'm gonna do my brows off because I already have a brow tutorial and I don't feel like redoing my brows on camera. So, and my brow, they hasn't changed. So the brow product I'm gonna talk about is the e.l.f. brow pencil. So at first, I didn't like it. I was like, oh no, I don't like this pencil. I've went through 4 of these. That's how much I like it. So I use the shade taupe, and then I've used the shade medium brown. I like both of the shades, and I can use both of them no problem. Taupe is a little bit more of a warmer shade compared to medium brown, but both of them are pretty similar in shades. The product is fine. Just when you get to the end, it's kind of hard to use because the tip gets really dull and there's no way to sharpen it because it is a twist. I do like how it has a spoolie that's really effective, and overall it's a pretty nice product. It is more of a thicker type of product. Like I said, the tip is like pretty thick, and the consistency of the product is more of a waxier type consistency, so it is going to keep your brows in place. I haven't had a problem with my brows losing product or coming out of place throughout the day. They've stayed in place always, so I really like that about this product. And the good thing is it's only $2, so I really recommend it. Go pick one up, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera, so we'll come back to do eyes. Okay, so I am back and we have brows. So we are going to take the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I have a little sample thingy from Sephora, and that's what we're going to be using as a base today. So with this, you know, as I've said in the past, you know, it does have like a little oily thing to it. So I figured it out. You have to let it dry, obviously. Duh, Helena. But, as the day goes on, I don't really notice a difference with it. Like, honestly, like, I really don't see a difference between this and then using concealer and powder just to set. This, I don't set it. I just let it dry for a minute and call it a day. I don't really see a difference. Add my inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight, and for that, I'm going to take the little Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 palette. This palette, ooh, is so pretty. It's very nice. Totally recommend this palette for people especially if you are somebody that does makeup on other people. This is perfect for your kit because it has shimmer in every skin tone, so literally it's perfect. I've only used this palette once, the Fetish palette from Kat Von D. I really hate how big it is. It's so like, it's horrible for traveling. So it's like this. I really want to try this purple out. I haven't tried the purple out in here, so I want to try that color out today. And then the Juvia's Place palette. I love this palette. It's so nice. The pigmentation is amazing on this palette. So we're going to use this today. I already know I love this palette. We're going to start off with the Fetish palette. And we're going to start off with Kink. And that's that purple. And we're going to take this. I have no Alamar Cosmetics brush. And we're just going to go straight in with the purple. Looks pretty pigmented on the brush. I'm just going to go ahead and tap it off. And it has a mirror, so I'm going to use the mirror from the palette. Go straight in. Okay, so it looks pretty pigmented. I mean, going straight in, that's pretty nice. And I'm going to do an halo eye. So I'm going to go ahead and pack it on the outer edge. And then inner edge. Or inner corner. I'm going to actually go ahead and put a little bit of powder underneath my eyes just in case there's any fallout. I don't want to mess. Okay, I'm doing the same thing to the other eye. Yeah, this is like really hard to hold because it's so heavy. So like when you do your makeup, it's like, I mean, I guess you could like sit it against something, but it's like really heavy to hold. That's like the only bad thing about it. Okay, so that's how we're looking so far. Looks pretty nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that out just a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place palette and add a darker purple just to kind of deepen it up a little bit. That one, but I'll add some, I'll add that color to the bottom lash just in a second, but I'm going to go ahead and take this color from the Juvia's Place palette and just do the same exact thing that we did with that color from Kat Von D. Dust off that bake and just add this color to the bottom of the lash line. Just connect it. That teal I'm going to use is bright teal shade. I don't know if I've used this teal shade. I can't remember. But I'm going to use my finger. See how that goes. I'm just going to take my finger and put that right on the center there. With the Juvia's Place palette and just add that. Oh my god. How in the world blue got down here? Blue got right down there. But I'm going to go back in with that purple and just connect it right there. So this is how it's looking. Look at how close. There you go. Okay, and let's go ahead and do lips. So I'm gonna do nude lip. Sorry, it's so boring, but oh, I have this everywhere. Put a little bit of chapstick on just because gotta have some chapstick on. Just a little bit though. This is Biscotti from Stila. So we're gonna do a little ombre lip. Like, this is super dark. I'm just gonna take the shade and kind of hit that over the lips. Like still lipsticks are. And then I'm gonna take this Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick and Sugar Cookie and just put this all over. I'm gonna go ahead and do bottom lashes, and I'm just gonna take Too Faced Better Than Sex for that. I'm gonna go ahead, and this is a really good mascara. I recommend it. It's a little messy though. That's the only bad thing about this mascara. It's super messy, but it makes your lashes look so long. Like, even if you don't want to wear falsies, this mascara makes your lashes look incredibly long. Okay, so I'm gonna do my fake lashes off camera, but I'm gonna talk about them really quick. And for fake lashes, I'm gonna use Kiss Lashes right here. I love Kiss Lashes. They are so nice. They have like an invisible band, which is really good to hide like your lashes, obviously, that you're wearing fake lashes. They're also like super cheap, which is good, and you can reuse them. So my favorite style is Ritzy. I haven't tried out Sultry, but I'm gonna try them out today. So yeah, you'll see them as soon as I put them on, and I'll be right back. Guys, so I forgot to record an outro, but thanks for watching, and yeah.